Hello, welcome everybody. I'm Jack Eklund, Director of Public Works for University Place, and thank you for attending our bid opening for the University Place School Crosswalk Safety Improvement Project. Um, it's just a few little things to point out before we get started opening the bids. One is I want to direct you to the Q&A on the upper banner that you will see. That's where you're able to ask some questions. And we also will be posting each of the bids as we open them on there. So if you want to, just review what the dollar amount was or each one, it will be noted there as well. Now, there is a slight delay, although I think it's less than it used to be. This new platform, I think it's only it's not even quite a minute anymore, but there could be a slight delay between the video feed and the chat. So just bear that in mind if things seem to be a slow response or lagging a bit. It might just because of that that deal. So then just the process, how we'll do it is I'll pretty soon share the screen with the email inbox. In there, we'll go through, we'll show which bids we've received. Before I open them, that give anyone an opportunity, if you are watching and it does appear that you believe you had sent a bid and it doesn't show up in that file, let us know in the Q&A, and then we can have our IT folks just verify, because occasionally you might see something get hung up in like the filter. But we definitely will be checking that, and we'll have before we conclude the bid opening, we also will verify that we didn't see anything caught up there in the filter. But
yep, we checked it at 2:02 and nothing was in quarantine, so
okay,
we can have Glenn check again before we finish up.
Okay, that's great. Thanks, Brittany. And so with that, I am going to bring up my inbox here, and then I'm going to go to the bids. It looks like we have we've received 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bids. One's from Daniel Smith, one's from Skylar Cheney, one's from Charlotte Basket, Ed Armillo, Tom Oplenop, and Brandon Young are the bids. And so I'm going to open up each one and to get started here. So the first one is, I'm going to increase the size a little bit so people can see it okay. I have increased it too much. Hopefully folks can see that fine. Let's go ahead and close that out so you can. Okay, so starting out with the first bid, we are scanning down. This is from Midway Underground. It was, as you saw in the email, it was received on time. It has been, the proposal sheet has been, looks like it's signed. Non-inclusion affidavits included. Proposal signature sheet signed. The 2 addendas are acknowledged. The unit prices are all filled out and given. The unit prices are given. You can see all those scrolling down. The tax is 171 is acknowledged. Bid bond is provided. The responsible bidder determination form is included, and the that is the manpower and equipment schedule is included as well, and the subcontractor list. So with that, the total bid for the Midway Underground is $27,780.00. So I am going to close that one out and go to the next one. This next one's from Puget Paving. It is, you scroll, it has been filled out, signed, addenda acknowledged, the unit prices are all given. The bid bond is included, the responsible bidder termination form is included, and sorry, my mouse is freezing up here. Ah, the manpower and equipment and subcontract list is included. The total bid for Puget Paving is $2,744,402.73. Now going on to the next bid. It is from Northwest Cascade. It has been
Can you
the
zoom in a
bid.
little bit further, Jack?
I can, yeah. The bid is, actually, you probably don't need to see me. You can make that a little bigger, even better. The bid has been, signature page has been filled out and executed. Non-inclusion David included, the signature addenda acknowledged, bid sheets, the proposal is unit prices, bid bond, responsible bidder termination form, the equipment and manpower is there. And well, here's the rest of the equipment and manpower. And then the subcontractor list is all included. So the total bid for Northwest Cascade is $2,963,529.00. So then we'll go to the next one. Is from Secanti. And it is it has been filled out, executed and signed, non-inclusion affidavit, addenda acknowledged, the unit prices are completed. The bid bond is here. The responsible bid determination form. And you also have the equipment and manpower and the subcontractor list. So everything's included. So that puts the back to the bid for Secanti is $2,155,700.00. And going to our next bid from Sound Pacific. So the signature sheet is completed and signed, non-inclusion affidavit included, addenda acknowledged, unit prices are provided. The bid bond is there. The responsible bidder determination form is included, the manpower and equipment, and the subcontractor list is all included. The total bid for Sound Pacific is 2,102,967.00. And going on to our next one is from R.W. Scott. Yes, oops. Zoom in on it. It has been filled out and signed. Non-inclusion update is included. The addenda are acknowledged. Unit prices are all provided. The bid bond is there. Responsible bidder determination form is there. Equipment and manpower, and the subcontractor list is all included. The total bid for R.W. Scott is 2,255,517,000 or $517.00. And that concludes our the bid opening. We will be fully going through the various documents. Now, if you did happen to see, if you submitted something and you hadn't received it, and Brittany Evans, have you posted? Oh, here we go. I had to refresh my mind there. And then if for some reason you don't see yours there, please let us know before we're done here. But right now, it looks like our low bid is Sound Pacific, parent low bidder. But we will be going through all the documents, double checking everything is submitted, and going through the bid tabs, checking the math and so forth. And so that is, I think, Brittany, do you anticipate having the bid tabs up tomorrow sometime on our website?
Yeah, I should be able to get them up tomorrow morning.
And usually you can find it under the projects page of the website?
Yes, under the engineering and products recently bid.
Yep. So then so go under our city website, look at under the departments, engineering, and then projects weekly, recently bid, and you'll see the bid tabs there. And then just on this, we do have to, we do have a grant funding on this, so we'll have to verify and get concurrence to award by the state. So we anticipate this would likely be going to council for award. And there's an outside chance it could go as early as this upcoming Monday's meeting. However, it's probably more likely that it would be in the first Monday in April for award. But we will post the information on our webpage. And other than that, I don't know. Brittany, have you seen any questions or anything come across? Or
Nope.
Okay. Well, I think that concludes the bid opening. Thanks everyone so much for your interest in the project, and we look forward to a great project kicking off pretty soon. Thanks a lot.